100 reviews, that's where you're going to find what we
That's
found.
key.
And that's key. And that's how we traced that one review to that street, and where we found more of the viewers as well, who it was really crazy. But yeah, I mean, these kinds of paving companies or whatever they are, I mean, they just, this knocking on the door, I've got a deal for you.
Well, and that's what's
We've
just
seen
not,
it with roofing,
Oh
with
my
tree
gosh.
removal.
And we've
You've
done them
chased
all. We've done
down.
those stories,
Yeah.
right? We could not find this company. They probably are still in the area as well. So you got to be on the lookout for them.
All right,
A
Susan
heads up
Hogan.
for everybody.
Sure. Thank
Thanks
you.
so
Yep.
much.
Okay, so we are still keeping our eye on severe weather for this evening, the potential for some strong storms. And Lauren Ricketts is in the Weather Center tracking what's happening right now. Lauren?
Yeah, and Amelia just got here as well, and we're talking about these storms for tonight, and we do think that we could have some severe storms. We're already seeing some heavy rain, some gusty winds out there right now, and I think we're going to continue to watch these storms as they crawl out of West Virginia and right into our area.
And the biggest concern is going to be heavy rain that's going to lead to some flooding issues potentially across the area, and also some gusty winds. Right now, here's a look at radar. You can see this is what Lauren and I have been tracking all evening long. This was back in West Virginia, southwestern PA. This is moving toward the southeast at about 30 miles an hour, and this is where we'll pull our severe thunderstorm chances from this evening. Now, when I say severe, again, we're talking about mainly heavy rainfall and some strong gusty winds. Here in the D.C. metro area, just some showers out there right now. The timing for this will be between about 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. this evening. So we're going to keep a really close eye on, again, this area of rain. You can download NBC Washington app to track out the storms as well. Lauren and I updating them. And here you can see this is what we're looking at out around Martinsburg, moving back into Winchester. This was once severe, no longer severe. Temperatures over the next few hours are for the most part going to be in the 70s. As we look to tomorrow, Lauren, we're not talking about a weather alert day, but we are talking about maybe a few showers out there. But again, all eyes right now on Storm Team 4 radar, where we're tracking some very heavy rainfall. And as it moves into the area, we could see again, the potential for some flooding out there. And we're going to be tracking that potential until about 11 p.m. or midnight tonight.
Yeah, and Amelia, just back to those storms real quick, guys. Let's go over to Max 1 right now, because I want to take a deeper look at those storms right now that are coming through. We are seeing just a little bit of rain right now in the D.C. area, as Amelia was saying. So again, just some light stuff. But then we widen out this picture, and this is where we're seeing some heavy stuff. So let me go ahead and track it for you. 7 o'clock, you can see some heavy stuff right along the I-81 corridor. You can expect gusty winds, some heavy downpours. This is going to continue to move to the east. And by 8 o'clock, we're still looking at this line of pretty strong storms across the region. We head into the 9 o'clock hour. That's when we think we'll see it inside the D.C. metro area. Again, strong winds possible, and then that will continue to move out of here. There could be some showers during the overnight and even a little bit of fog. But once again, we're talking about heavy rain. We're talking about gusty winds. The tornado threat is low, but there could be some isolated hail out there as well. So that is going to be something we continue to watch. But Amelia, tomorrow looks a little bit better, especially for the middle part of the day, but we have some showers in the morning and then again in the afternoon, and then we've got some rain around for the weekend, as you're going to say.
Yeah, not a picture perfect weekend, not a terrible weekend. We're talking about rain at times on Saturday, mainly dry on Sunday. But I want to remind everybody, tonight is not an Ellicott City situation. We're not going to talk about flash flooding in one area. These are going to be pretty quick moving, but very heavy rainfall again could lead to some isolated flooding concerns. Notice the temperatures there on the 10-day. The one number that stands out to me is 77 on Friday, but then we warm right back into the 80s and near 90 for the weekend, guys.
He led the Caps to their first Stanley Cup championship.
But head coach Barry Trotz had a big impact in our community, well beyond the ice. Ahead, the organization he devoted his time to that's really going to miss his support in the years to come.
Today's Garden Tips brought to you by your friends at Merrifield Garden Center.
Plants like sunlight, but not all like the same amount. To learn which plants grow in different light levels, come to Merrifield Garden Center. We know plants.
Thursday.
You had a boyfriend?
Not just one.